Hey y'all, this your girl Amber back on YouTube about to do a reading for my Geminis. Be mindful that these are all general messages, so take what resonates, leave what don't. If you know your birth chart, it can resonate with your sun, moon, Venus, or rising sign, or your first, fifth, seventh, or eighth house. So yeah, Gemini, what message I have for you all today? Let's see. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I feel like somebody is in the energy whereas they are now standing up more for themselves, whereas they're not going to keep settling for situations whereas it's going to have them involve like third parties, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, even though it's taking you time to open up more to try to, to mingle and get to know people, it's like at the same time it's like you speaking more up on your boundaries and what you expect out of the opposite sex. And it's like you probably been in her mode thinking about like how things are going to move forward for you, especially like when it comes to your love life or just relationships in general, whether it's platonic or romantic or even just business wise. It's like you've been in deep thought contemplating like on how certain relationships are going to move forward in your life, just because of that. Maybe this is something more like dealing with romantic wise. Maybe you was in a situation whereas you thought that the relationship was just about you and this person, but then you found out along the line like they still was entertaining like third party options, outside of you. And it's like you now standing your ground and putting your foot down, and you basically don't want to keep settling for third party type of situations or just situationships in general. Yeah, like I said, you had came to the conclusion, you gained that clarity, whereas you don't want to keep involving yourself in third party situations, especially with people who want to treat you as an option and not a priority. And it's like you came to that conclusion, like I said, probably that last time you were involved in something, it really opened up your eyes to realize like you don't want to keep settling or falling for the okie doke, especially when it comes to you trying to move forward, pursue somebody, and yet they treating you as an option when you trying to put them as a priority. Yeah, like I said, and that's why you're not in this energy no more, because like probably all the past relationships that you have been in, or even if you have tried to pursue, they haven't been as stable and solid as you thought they were, or just because of some fact the way that this dynamic changed over time, whereas down the line you probably had more arguments, disagreements within the dynamic, and that's just because of some fact you found out that the relationship or the foundation wasn't as solid as you thought it was, just because of some fact whoever you was dealing with, they were dealing with other people outside of you. Okay, Gemini. And it's like you wanted to try to make some type of change within the dynamic, but the more that you tried to change how things were going between you and this person, the more back and forth, the more arguing, the more disagreements y'all had. Yeah, it was just everything, maybe I feel like between you and this person, maybe y'all started off, y'all moved kind of fast and like in trying to build something, especially like if it was trying to be like a relationship, something like that. But like I tell people all the time, the fastest you start something is also the fastest way it can end as well. And I feel like this situation was probably rushed, whereas you really didn't take the time to get to know this person, or vice versa. It's like y'all really didn't get to know each other, especially like when you can't see y'all background, what y'all had going on, whether that person had baggage or not. It was just a spur of the moment type of thing. Gemini. Yeah, like I said, and you probably feel like you and this person was going to be in something long term. It was going to, you know what I'm saying, this was going to be your end all be all, whereas you thought this was the one for you. But just because of how things went and ended between you and this person, it's like you, like I said, you gain that clarity and realize like, this is not my person. This is not who I'm supposed to be dealing with. Yeah, because King of Swords came up at the bottom. So you were probably fighting with yourself a lot when it came to this person or this relationship. And that's why you knew right then and there, like, this can't be your person just because of how this person used to make you feel. Or just like I said, how they would involve you in situations that was unbeknownst to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of third-party energy. Yeah, because like I said, you was blind to what was going on within the dynamic. Because like I said, you thought it was just you and this person, but not knowing this person also still had other options. So it's like you took the blindfold off and you know what I'm saying, you came to realization like, yeah, this is not for me. This is not going to work out as I thought it was. This is not what I expected. I feel blind. I feel love bombed. Feel betrayed. Yeah, because like I said, 7 Swords came up in reverse. Yeah, like you felt like you and this person was gonna be something more than what y'all were. You know what I'm saying? You thought something was gonna be more serious between y'all two, and it's like y'all was working towards that. But at the same time, of course, 7 Swords came up in reverse. That spiritual, like that discernment came through. I guess you started noticing like certain red flags or certain things were changing that wasn't out of, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't the ordinary. And that's when you gain the clarity to realize like, yeah, this person is involved with other people, not just me. And that's why you decided to remove yourself from the situation. Because, yeah, you wasn't getting your wishes fulfilled. And the Swords came up. You probably used to voice your opinion, express how you feel about how you wanted to feel more loved, or just certain things that you wanted to desire and fulfill out of the dynamic. And you wasn't getting that because 4 Swords came up in reverse. Yeah, it's still, y'all still didn't get any type of understanding. Understanding that comes to some type of agreement. And that's why things still wasn't balanced between you and the person within the dynamic. So it was more so like a one-sided type of relationship, just because, as I said, you were putting your all into it, but at the same time, this person had other things and other people that he was entertaining too in the midst of you and this person being together. But like I said, you thought that you and this person was building something solid and stable, but not knowing behind the scenes, he was also involved in other dealings with other individuals, and that's when you cut it off. So yeah, Gemini, if this resonates with you, take what you, leave what don't. But y'all did the right thing, because my thing is, a lot of people are comfortable now trying to talk to people, try to build something serious with people, and guess what? They still have whole open situations going on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for all that third party ass energy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how drama starts. That's how mess start. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for it, especially in 2023. So, if this resonates with y'all, Gemini, y'all did the right thing by leaving this person alone, because, like I said, if you're not gonna be all for me, don't waste my time. Nobody got time for that. People would rather be single than deal with all these folks in all these mixy ass situation dynamics and all this junk. No. We standing up for ourselves. We setting boundaries. And get what? We standing on their business when it comes to y'all folks. So yeah, Gemini, this is y'all reading. Cancer, y'all up next.